Welcome to this channel, Redeeming Thunder. I'm Erica, and I'm here to give you a fabulous prophetic word. It comes in different segments. This is chapter 18 of the Ordained Spouse series. And I just want you to be mindful that what is given in a dream is not always, word by word, visual by visual in what it's stated, okay, or what is seen. There's an interpretation behind it, okay, and this goes along with the additional prophetic words. I want you to listen on. Don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? So this came as a dream on 9/6/2024, and I saw a woman and a man meeting in some kind of room, like a room that had an area where there were snacks and treats, okay? And this woman entered, and instantly he had been cooking, okay, something, and he offered it to her. And so she ate it, and she said it was very good. And then he had cooked a different dish, and he offered it to her, and she then said it was very good. Suddenly, okay, I noticed that these two individuals had a attraction towards each other, okay? And it was interesting that they instantly were making out, okay? Like that they were like very, very intrigued with each other, and it's like a light bulb went on. Something happened, okay? And it was like when he was giving her these little snacks and she was eating them, that in itself was like love, okay? And it was also purposeful for attraction, I noticed. Okay, so upon researching a bit more, when you have a dream about someone offering you food, it indicates, sometimes it is witchcraft, okay, in a lot of the time in a dream. But in this scenario, because it's the Ordained Spouse series, it indicates the Holy Spirit is using someone to supply you good gifts and things. Be expectant that it cannot occur in present life, okay? So that word goes with part 2, okay? And part 2 is when I'm asking him a bit more on that. Yahuwah says on 4/1/2024, or excuse me, 2025, Shema, that means, alas, go into the secret place, okay? And so that word goes with, Yahuwah says, meanwhile, you bring a charm bracelet. And I'm like, what does that mean? And so I gather more insight, and then I tell this woman who is experiencing quite a bit of these scenarios, okay? So some of these revelations are direct dreams, and I can interpret them for the series, and some of them are directly for this woman, okay? And then she said, she asked instantly, like, she has this discernment, and he says, like a snack or a treat, a charm bracelet is kind of like something that's charming, something that is noticeable. You know, like when you wear a bracelet, you can instantly look at it and it's noticeable. Okay, so do something that is charming, that is noticeable. Okay? It has a lot to do with the treats and the snack stream. Okay? And then Yahuwah says on 4:3:25, tell this to her. Make love in presence. Make love to her future ordained spouse. And I'm just like, wait a minute, what do you mean? Like, how am I supposed to tell her this detail? You know, it's quite the comment. And then he says, tell her, make love in essence, in presence, and sometimes even in presence. Okay, so you can give him little snack, a little gift, a little something that's just so like a thoughtful, like a sticker, or like a treat, like you know, you went through a drive-through and you got a tasty drink, and then you brought another one for the individual. Like, you know, bring a little bowl of fruit. Bring something, okay? And he says you can also bring your smile. Your smile. You are the gift. Hello, okay? So, that's what he meant. Okay? And so she did such things. Okay? So time has passed as she has taken this advice into account. And so she decided to bring like some kind of chocolate treat. Okay? And she's obeying. So part of this whole like faith into action, and part of this entire Ordained Spouse series is obeying the advice that Yahuwah gives during the time that you see each video is the time where you need to start incorporating these things in action. Okay? And so she's already been bringing a snack or two prior, and so now this is the time where she's bringing a chocolate treat. Okay? And she doesn't make it so super obvious, but she just brings it for the entire office. Let's say she's going to basketball practice for her child. Okay? And she's brought treats for everyone, and she brings an additional some that are for adults, the parents, but the individual is there. So she's acknowledging the time in that moment and taking advantage of the time to do something kind, a sweet treat, something. Okay? All right. So this individual, this woman is saying that her future ordained spouse had really loved them to the point where he ate a bunch. Okay? And so he made it known to her that he couldn't stop eating it, and he couldn't stop munching on it. Okay? And she brought it for the crew, but then they offered her to have some, so she grabbed one, and that's when she was gonna put it in her mouth and she was gonna eat it. And then okay, he was like staring at her, she said, and his eyes got bigger. Okay? Like they enlarged, like the pupil enlarged, like the entire eyes got larger, and his like his mouth was open and it was smiling, but his eyes were like sparkling, she said. And so she was like, oh my gosh, he's staring at me. So then she turned around real quick to she put it in her mouth, and then she bit a piece, but then she saw that the individual was staring at her, kind of got nervous, so she turned around, and then she came back, and then she decided to finish eating the snack, you know, when people weren't looking, because she got really shy, right? And so now I'm backtracking, okay, and recalling the dream that I had, and it's coming into reality. So these little, now let me jump in on this detail. The future ordained spouse started presenting little treats and gifts prior to her doing it. Okay, so now it's seeming that what Abba said, make love in presents and gifts and little treats. In other words, it's like, you know, it's not only like making love, it's not only like being sexually intimate, it starts before then, okay? And it's like you're showing acts of a love language, which is giving gifts, okay? And it's causing excitement, it's causing attraction, okay? It's causing some enticement. And basically, you brought a snack, but you are the snack, okay? So I thought that was kind of funny. And so in the dream, he was feeding you food, but in reality, he's giving snacks, almost the same thing. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so now I wanted to research a bit more regarding when the eyes sparkle or enlarge, or there's a huge smile, okay? What does that entail? So basically, it's an attraction and a sexual interest. So yes, I said it. He is actually sexually attracted to you, not just attracted to your personality, attracted to your smile, attracted to your bubbly personality, or just attracted to your eyes. He's attracted to everything, okay? He's been thinking about you in a sexual kind of way, okay? And so something is manifesting, like it's like magical moments that are occurring, okay? And when studies have shown that when people's pupils enlarge, they are looking at someone they find attractive, okay? So excitement or interest. Beyond sexual attraction, pupils dilation can also be a sign of general excitement or interest in the person. Also, it could mean strong emotions like love, trust, or even fear can also cause pupil dilation. Okay? So sometimes people only know that someone's attracted to them when they look at them like up and down, you know, like really quickly. Have you noticed a guy doing that to you? Okay. But there's other signs, okay, that could let you know if he's attracted to you. And it's someone that when their pupils dilate, when their eyes become bigger, and when they are smiling all the time, and when eyes are sparkling. Those are other signs as well, okay? When you are attracted to someone, your brain is releasing hormones like oxytocin, dopamine, which can cause your pupils to dilate. This dilation is thought to be linked to the physiological response of arousal and excitement. When you see someone's eyes widen when they see you, it could indicate a few things. It might be due to interest or excitement or engagement, or perhaps a sign of sexual attraction or a feeling of love. It could also be a reaction to surprise, fear, or being nervous. Okay, but in that moment, she says he didn't look nervous. He looked like he was looking at her like she's a snack. Okay? Like when she was eating the snack. Okay? So something is occurring. There must be something that wasn't there before. Okay? So that means, you remember Beauty and the Beast? There may be something there that wasn't there before. Remember, Mrs. Potts? Okay. Well, it's been there before. He's been always acknowledging and trying to give her little treats whenever she enters the room, okay? And always offers, okay? So it's beyond someone just being kind, okay? And Yahuwah wants you to reciprocate the kindness in this hour. So I hope this was very helpful for you. Stay tuned, okay? This is chapter 18, and I do have up to chapter 30 available, okay? I'm working on these. He's downloading quite a bit now because we are basically in appointed times, okay? So, yes. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Shalom.